Hi everyone. Hi. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time you're watching this video. I greet you guys. Thank you for joining and welcome Favor once again to our channel. It's me and Favor we own this channel together. Every time I have questions, because I get all these questions on my channel in the comment section, and I don't know how to respond, especially to the ones that have to do with school. So I'll just send Favor message, Favor, oh yeah, come, oh. We have we have to make a video, and this particular video, and the way we have been changing the time, but at least I'm thankful that we're able to finally get it rolling today. Thank you, people, so much for your time.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Wherever you call, I will always try to answer.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I actually have some questions. I have a few questions to ask you. These questions I've
Okay.
been seeing them on my, my in my comment section. People have a lot of questions about some things as regards school, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to read them out to you, but I also just want to first of all ask you if there's any updates that we don't know about that we should know, because it's been a while we like you came on the channel.
Now,
It's been a while we had a
couple
chat.
of months, yes.
Yeah, so if are there any updates, anything, what's the new thing happening in the school space in Malta?
There's not much update. The update that happened was a few months ago as well. I think 2 months ago when they changed the application form, which I
Mm-hmm.
believe all the students who have been going for their submission have gotten from their various schools as well.
Yeah.
At the point they did a lot of changes, a big changes in the application form, and that's it. And basically, that's the only thing that they did. And sometimes they
What's
call if paraventure you apply for April, let's assume a June intake, and due to the delay from their end, sometimes the visa now takes time a bit because a lot of students are actually applying.
Yeah.
And sometimes if your flight ticket is outdated during the process, now Identity Malta now reach out to student direct email, to
Okay.
inform them about the outdated flight reservation or accommodation or anything.
Okay.
So I would like you guys to be checking your email for that. My recent student who just got his visa last week, we applied for April intake. In the process of waiting for both for the visa interview and all that, the
Mm-hmm.
flight ticket was outdated and he got an email. He didn't even know that they sent him an email. It was now the school have to reach out to me that okay, they sent you so person an email, I should confirm with him. And they give limited time for you to respond to that email, only 5 working days. And after that, if you did not respond to that, know what the case may be. So I have to reach
Yeah.
out to him. And he told me that he didn't see any email. I have to tell him, check your spam in the email and all that.
Yeah.
I checked, the email was there. So what we did that I asked for a new acceptance letter.
Okay.
So then I now use it to do a new flight reservation for the guy. To God be the glory, they got their visa last week. So
Great.
this basically the changes, that come in now, and now they are now doing interview and a lot of interview and all that. And why some people they don't interview them, but they are still doing interview. The only thing I would say that you should read more. The question have gone beyond, and when they ask you where is Malta located, what the reason why you choose Malta, you just say Malta is an English speaking country. I had a couple of students who did their interview.
Yeah.
When they got to that extent and the interviewer asked them, why do you choose Malta? They went to start speaking. The interviewer told them that no, we don't want to hear anything like Malta is an English speaking country. Say something there because this is what all the students who are applying are mostly saying.
Yeah.
And me, before my student, once they get an interview for email for an interview, I always
Put
prepare
them
them
through.
to do a mock interview with them. I always send them questions. After the question, I will tell them, don't focus only on these questions. You know, do more research, read about Malta, their history, and all that. So this is what I would tell people that will be listening, watching this video to be doing. Don't just focus on Malta is an English speaking country. And when you're answering a question, give them an instance. If you are saying that Malta is affordable, you use it maybe a country that you know that, you know, and compare the reason why you choose Malta and all that. So for them to know that, yeah, truly, truly, you know what you are doing. So
Yeah.
that's it. What I can say for
So,
now.
the last time we spoke, you mentioned that whether there were talks about changing the working hours for students. Did that happen or it didn't happen?
No, no, students are still working 20 hours per week.
Okay.
20 hours per week. And these days, I will also tell, what we do in this channel is to always pass the correct information.
Yeah.
Some people will be like, when they arrive, they will start to look for work without getting their resident permit. And a lot of students have had issue because of that. So when you come in here, you have to wait.
Yeah.
Uh, to get your apply for your card to be out. And
Yeah.
whenever you're working in any organization, you have to make sure they register you to job plus. Because even though as a student, yeah, you are permitted to work 20 hours per week and you need to be registered. Failure to do that, if they, catch you or see you working without registration, it will be a problem. Like someone I heard of a student who is currently having issue because of this. His card wasn't, is not yet out, and he was working without restriction. And they caught him in the process of that, and
What did what did they do?
they caught him, and hey,
Did they arrest him?
they arrested him. Yeah, I have to say
So
it. They arrested the student.
oh wow.
Currently, they arrested the student, and the student they detained the student, and they are still talking about it to get a lawyer, blah blah blah. And the school is not aware because they already told you that you don't need to work until your resident card is out.
Yeah.
So, some people will not say this, but I just have to say this. Whoever is going to be watching the video, someone who is preparing to come, so they have to be very, very careful, you
Yeah.
know, what they do. So that's it.
Interesting. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me just dive right into the question. The first
Okay.
one, someone says that Stunner Bright said, do I pay school fees after I've gotten my visa or school fees before visa?
You know, uh, there's a lot of schools here in Malta. They have the private school, they have the government schools. And government school is just like, I think, two, University of Malta and MCAST.
Okay.
And all of them mostly are private schools. Every school has their procedures. There's some
Okay.
schools whereby you have to pay your tuition fee after visa is approved. And there's some school whereby after you have received your offer letter, you have to pay your tuition fee complete before
Okay.
you start your visa process. So it depends on the university, the institution you apply to. So
Yeah.
you can't use one school to and compared to others. Every school has their own procedure, how they do their things. So that's it. Just like me, some schools I work with, I have some schools I work, I partner with two of them. You have to pay your tuition fee after visa is approved. While
Okay.
others, you have to pay your tuition fee when they issue the offer letter, then you pay. So it depends on the university which you're applying to.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. This person says, please, must my proof of funds be in euros?
No.
So, they're Nigerians. They are people from other countries. If it's Naira that they have, can they use it? Like the equivalent,
Yes. When
or
they say international bank statement is required, is the international is actually mean the local one, in our respective country. So here are doing equivalent. For example, they are
okay.
required 11,000 euro as a proof of fund, a 3 months
Okay.
bank statement, and the balance should be 11,000 euro. So equivalent, you know, euro equivalent in 11,000 euro using the current age, it should be like around 18, 19 to 20 million. You need to have this particular amount, 20 million in your account.
Okay.
So you can use all my students those that have gotten their visa and those that are still waiting, they are using their local account, their Naira account.
Okay.
So you need to make sure just that you are showing the required a running account. In these 3 months, they want to be seeing the transaction that have gone in
Yeah.
and come out, and the balance is showing the 20 million. And in your reference letter, you'll be getting, like, we have a sample of reference letter now. These are the things where my client, I always give them all the samples, what they need to
So
do.
this reference letter now is exclusive to your clients.
I don't share it. This is my
So
for
you
my
cannot share it for my people.
this is for my client, for my student.
Hey,
This is my
okay.
client to be favor. This is the benefit.
Okay,
The
that makes
those
sense.
are the passport they return, and to God be the glory. My student got their visas. So
We
these are
thank
the
God.
the strategy we got from above when we did the agent meeting here, and it was shared. So these are the things my applicant enjoy from my service. So in the reference letter, you are going to write it in your currency. Let me just give this free,
Okay.
then convert it in euro. And it's like you're
Okay.
writing it, if it's 11,000 euro, 20 million,
Okay.
equivalent to, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be in euro. So sometimes they don't understand
Yeah.
the currency. So if you write it in your currency, then you write it in euro for them
Okay.
to understand. So, but that's no need. There's some other things that
Thank
you
you,
need.
Favor. We have used that to take small information from Favor. So in your reference in your in your reference letter, you put
Uh,
the proof of funds, like you write it there. It's if it's
Yeah,
eleven
the
thousand
bank,
euro,
yeah, the
write the
bank,
equivalent in
whichever bank,
naira.
yes.
Yes.
So what I do for my students when I show them the sample, I say this is how it's going to be. Take it to the bank and show them this is the. I've already everything have been written with the identity Malta address and
Mm-hmm.
everything. You just have to take it to the bank, show them this is what we
Okay.
require. They ask us to bring, and they get it done and
Okay.
put the things they need to put and their stamp and their name, and that's it. So
Okay. Great. Okay. So yes, your proof of funds can be in another your
yeah.
currency, your local
Right. If you
currency.
have an euro account, perfect. If you have a dollar account, perfect. They can as well use it. A dollar
Okay.
account is also the same thing, equivalent to
Yeah.
euro.
All
So
right.
that's it.
Great. Okay. So this person said, Wendy unscripted said, "Hello. Instead of a diploma to support my WAEC, can I use a first year transcript?" Because we mentioned one time in one of the videos that right now they are starting to require like an extra. You don't just come with your WAEC. They're starting to require like an extra, maybe like a diploma, if that kind of thing. So what
So
can she
the
use her
question is,
first year transcript?
which degree this person want to apply to. If you are applying
Okay.
for a bachelor degree, which is 3 years course,
Yes.
and you have done a diploma in your respective country, so he will submit. What they require. He will submit your WAEC certificate and the transcript of your diploma.
What if they didn't finish the diploma and they just want to transfer into a university here? Can you take the transcript still
For
that she has
the,
already the
he didn't
first
finish
year?
the diploma
Yes.
and he just want to. He don't have a transcript for the diploma because he didn't finish it. He just want to use only the WAEC.
No. There's WAEC, right? And
Yes,
then there is I believe that diploma is 2 years.
3 years.
Two
Yes.
years, yes. So a diploma is 2 years, but she is asking that instead of a diploma like the actual, the diploma to completed, maybe she has only done 1 year of that diploma certificate. Can she use that 1 year to support her WAEC?
Yes, you can use it since you have gotten the results and the transcript of the 1 year.
Yeah.
You can use it to support your WAEC while applying for a bachelor
Okay.
degree, depending
Okay.
on the university you're applying to.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Great. So this other question, is not like I won't say one person asked, but the two of us, we know some people have actually emailed us and
Yes.
asked us, for some like advice or some help as regards school. But the age was really the issue. But a lot of people are still asking, and a lot of people do not really understand. Can you please just repeat what the age limit is or what
Uh,
the age limits are for bachelors
from
and masters?
from my end, which the schools which Like some people do message me, I always say something. I don't speak about schools which I'm not in partner with, like I don't
Yeah.
work with. I always speak from the schools which I work with.
Yeah.
To God be the glory, I work like with six different schools here already here in Malta, six different schools,
Okay.
including my school where I study.
Yeah.
So there's age limit. Even you yourself that is applying, you need to consider there's age limit in there's age limit and there's what is it called? Your certificate. There is also a gap limit of study
Okay.
gap
Okay.
limit. So for someone who is applying for a bachelor degree, some schools accept 5 years gap of study gap 5 years. And age limit for a bachelor degree is around 30 years. Some schools accept 31.
Okay.
Then for masters, the study gap is 10 years,
Okay.
and the age limit is 40 years for master's degree. While some accept between 40 41 is okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because someone was now asking for for bachelors, it's what?
It's for bachelor is 30, between
Okay.
30 31, and the study gap is 5 years.
So
You
someone
know,
was asking, so if I'm over 31, so does that mean that is like, are you people discriminating? Does that mean that that's all?
I
So
said
you can, so
depending on the
somebody cannot
school.
go to school again after 32?
Depending
Uh-uh.
on the school, depending on the school, if it's a bachelor degree, they can still consider you because it's a 3 years course. But if it's
Okay.
an undergraduate course, it's somehow, But why some schools accept? But I always say something. It's a different thing for you to get admission, and it's a different thing to get visa. Yes, school
Yes.
might not give you all these details because you are paying application fee. They will accept you, collect the application fee, and offer admission. The most important thing is the visa.
Yeah.
Visa might look your age, I don't know, and the study gap. The decision is theirs. Sometimes this can affect, sometimes,
Yeah.
but some schools give you admission. I know that because we are paying application fee. The most important thing, why we are doing this, just for us to do our best, so that there will not waste time, waste each other's time while waiting for the visa and everything, because it takes
Yeah.
time. Waiting for visa 3 to 4 months. What do you? At the end of the day, it happened to
Yeah.
be a negative one for one reason or the other. How will they feel? So that's why sometimes I try not to waste my student time. When they
Yeah.
come, I have to tell them this. Then if you not tell me, go ahead,
Yeah. At
I will
least
go
you've
ahead.
mentioned.
Yeah, I mentioned it. That's what I used to do. When someone come to me and tell me this, I will give you the details, the explanation, what you
Yeah.
need to know before. If you tell me, okay, favor, no worry, let's just try, let's proceed. I don't have any. I will proceed. So why
Okay.
I mention it, I say if something happen, you're not going to come to blame me or something because I have to protect myself, protect my brand, and the
Yeah.
school as well I'm working with. So that is it.
Okay. All right. Understood. And finally, this person, I don't know how to answer it. I don't even know if you will have the answer. Anyways, this person is from Ghana, and she says that she says that she paid her school fees to study at a particular school. I'm just going to say the name, MCAST, and
Okay.
she has been refused twice. Do you have any idea what might be the problem?
Now, like I said when we started working, I don't speak about any schools which I don't work
Oh,
with, which I'm not
yes, that's
involved with.
true. That's
Now,
true.
MCAS, I'm not affiliated to MCAS, so I can't
Yeah.
speak. I don't know about their procedure. I don't know how they do their thing. I don't know about their reform policy and everything, so I can't speak about it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
I would just say that, I mean, anyways, that we don't know too much about MCAST, but I'm sure that Favor can always help with the schools that he works with, right? He can,
Absolutely.
help you out with that. So,
For those that want to, use favor service, one of the schools which I partner with is running under scholarship, Essential
yes.
Malta. So if you are interested, we run different courses from bachelor degree And the scholarship is just 25% scholarship for under
Okay.
for October intake, which is currently going on. Is currently going on, and from postgraduate and master's degree is for the scholarship, 25% scholarship,
Okay.
essential mother. So if you are interested, so you can reach out to us. My details. She's gonna put my details
Yeah.
here as well. So apart from, well, there is courses in in bachelor degree. There's courses in undergraduate. So whichever one, but the scholarship is for postgraduate and master's student. Okay,
Okay.
25% scholarship, and so there's other schools like I always say, which
So
I
no
work with.
scholarship in the other schools.
No scholarship, but they have one of the two of the schools which I also work with, 21 Academy and Internevious Business School. You have to pay your tuition fee when the visa is approved. So
Okay.
you can consider that offer as a very, amazing one. So you'll be sure of what you're paying. So if
That
you are
makes
interested,
sense.
you can reach out, you
All
know.
right.
So that's it.
Perfect. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Favor. Favor, so that we are not stressing you, when I post this video, in case people have comments in the comment section, I'll send you like check the video maybe after a couple of days just in case, and let me
Okay.
check for the questions and help me answer. Please help me, don't embarrass me on my channel, please.
Okay, good. No problem. I will try to check and answer on
Yeah.
your behalf as well.
Yeah, just in case, because I'm sure people will still have questions. The questions are almost never ending, right? And I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. They
Yeah,
ask questions every day. This
yeah,
is something that
yeah. And the
we
thing is
can,
that
we
some
can
of these,
answer the one we can answer. You
yeah,
know,
some of these
but
questions even we have already dealt with them before. We've dealt with them before in previous videos, but they keep coming up and in different versions and formats, which I understand. And so, yeah, I always like to answer these questions for people. So yes, thank you so much, Favor. I'll put your details in the description as well, so
no
that you
problem.
can please reach out to Favor. People saw how Favor did not give me all the full gist for your reference letter. He said if you are not his client, he's not going to give you the gist. So yeah, but
That's true.
yeah, those are the benefits now. Those are the things you will enjoy from his services. So please, you can reach out to
Our
him
brand
if you
is
are.
a brand that you can always trust with
It
a lot of
is.
evidence
Yes.
every day. It's just God. We do our best, and God always see us through.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thank you so much, Favor. Thank you. And thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section. I'll be waiting
Very
for them. And
important.
Favor will be waiting for them too as well. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
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 Ciao. Thank you.